At the beginning, everyone is going to share a few words, just a few words about the concept of peace, one or two phrases. And then I'm going to go straight into the meditation probably, and it's going to be a guided meditation for 15, 30 minutes, something like that. And then Oan is going to end with didgeridoo to ground and settle the energies that we bring in. That's what I received today when I was in a forest. I was just meditating there, and then he appeared in front of me, and this idea that he could do the ending of this meditation came in. I have many friends, some friends who do didgeridoo, but he was the one who was actually part of this gathering. So thank you for joining us.
A pleasure. Thank you for invitation.
Yes, it seems that everyone has self-selected themselves in this gathering. I have nothing to do. I just follow what is what is. Yeah. Do you know if Patrici can join in soon?
I am actually just checking in. He might be joining anytime soon, but we can start ahead.
Yes. So we're also joined by Brahmarishi Patriji, which is the father of Paripatri, and he has built 22,000 pyramids all over the globe for meditation.
22,000?
Well, he did not build. The organization was a part of building this pyramids, where it starts with 1 person to 5,000 people. So
yes, so
that's still a lot of pyramids.
It's a lot of pyramids. Paripatri is the director of the Global Pyramid Meditation Organization. I'm an ambassador and board member. I'm a board member,
yeah,
no?
You are.
We just organized the Pranic Festival in India in one of the biggest meditation pyramids that exists. And Brahmarishi Patriji, who's going to join us soon, is the one who had the idea and the concept of building them. Of course, he didn't build them by hand himself, but it's still a great job, no? So, and because now actually all the pyramidal structures of the planet are being activated, is why we are also being called to pay more attention to the pyramid structures that are all over the world at the moment. So we're just tuning into them as we work tonight, and we tune into also all the power places that we know all over the world. So I'm just going to share more about this soon. I hope everyone can log in shortly in a few minutes. And in the meantime, of course, we're all centered in our hearts, and we're all focusing on what needs to flow through in this beautiful time together. And for the ones who are joining on Facebook, because we're also streaming on Facebook and on YouTube live, I invite the ones who are joining on Facebook, because they won't be able to see all the participants in the gathering. I invite you to look in the comments. I placed the link for the meditation page. Go on that page and see, so that you can see us all, because in this gathering we have fabulous people from all over the world that are joining us and are going to hold space for this meditation and are going to just say a few words before we begin. So far I'm going to present who is in the call tonight. I was saying about Paripatri, who's the director of the Global Pyramid Organization, and David Lyon, who is a mystic and a magician and a hypnotist and a channeler of Thoth, the Egyptian sage, I call,
good
or
word,
light being that is giving so much beautiful advice now on the world and for many years. And we have On Dagos, who is a light being as well, channeling streams of sound, healing sound in such beautiful ways in his gatherings. He's a beautiful healer. And we're waiting for Paripatri to join, or for Patriji to join, who's the father of Paripatri.
He might be taking about 15 minutes, but so we'll just begin.
Yes, I'm going to just present him and then we're flowing with that. I was mentioning to my colleagues that he's built pyramids all over the world. We just have now joining Alexandra and Galina El-Sharaz, who are streaming in from Russia. And they're both on Prana for many years, Galina for more than 20 years, and Alexandra for some years on Prana and vegan food. They have Pranic retreats in their center in Crimea. I'm gonna just ask that we activate videos for everyone so that everyone can see us on camera. So Alexandra, if you would be so kind to activate your video too, and sending much love to Galina as well. And probably Gaston and others are going to join soon. I'm very, very happy to be a part of this amazing historical time together with you. I'm honored to have your presence in this meditation. It's good to have a team of angels around in these moments. And for me, you are my team of angels. And I invite everyone who's on the call already to just share a few words on what peace is to them. The moment of peace that we're tuning into not only relates to this super powerful global cosmic portal opening that has been, as far as I know, closed for eons of time and is now being opened due to the global request for a raise in consciousness, so that it allows us to stream in or download more higher energies, energies that can align us to a higher frequency now. And our bodies have been prepared for this for a long time. And some of the people who have not been very well prepared, unfortunately, are leaving the planet, which is not so bad because it's also a transformational phase to have a body and then leave it. So it's not really bad that this is happening. And the moments that we're going through are actually moments of change and transformation, as I've been saying for many months now. It's not a crisis situation on the planet. It's a transformational and evolutional situation on the planet. And the frequency of peace that we're bringing in and requesting and holding space to in this night is actually the very frequency that comes along with the Easter time on the planet every year, because Easter is coming in a week and it's holding and bringing in the frequencies of the Christed One, or Emmanuel as some call him, or Jesus Christ as we know him. And he's the frequency of love and peace, the very embodiment of peace and compassion. And the same ray of energy, the same ray of frequency has been coming in many cultures, in India as the Krishna, and in other places as other divine embodiments or avatars that are holding this frequency. And I trust that all of us here in this gathering have a stream of light, a stream of ray of that frequency as well, because you have been selected and invited on a specific purpose. So each one who has something to share on peace, go ahead and just share. You maybe raise your hand so that we know who speaks first and stuff like that. Okay, David.
What peace means for me? What peace means for me is really finding harmony within oneself. You know, it's really finding that truth within yourself, because truth leads to wholeness, and wholeness is an aspect of love, or is an expression of love. And you know, and the more we tune into our truth and we tune into our wholeness and we experience more of the love that we are, the more we could experience unity, and which is the whole point of all of this, you know. So for me, peace is really, yeah, I guess it's as simple as that. It's finding harmony within oneself and realizing that that harmony can be all around us if we so choose, you know. But of course, it's easier to see if we have inner harmony.
Thanks for bringing in the harmony. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Patrici. It's very beautiful to have you here. So Sri Patrici has just joined. I hope the technical details are being sorted out on his side. I'm going to ask for video and audio to be activated for Sir Patrici. I hope. Okay. So who else wants to go next for the peace sharing? Yes, Pari, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Very grateful for having you organize this and doing this at this time. For me, or for talking from the Pyramid Spiritual Societies, peace means breath, being with our breath, being in alignment with our breath, and the other aspect is non-interference, striving towards everybody living in their integrity and in their own space without interference, whether that is animal beings, bird beings, fishes, anybody, just living in their own space without being interfered or being killed by each other.
So live and let live.
Yes. So that's the word, that's the message that I have, is just non-interference. That's it. That is peace for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's beautiful. And it's so typical for the culture that you're coming from, because having been in India several times, and especially in the meditation gatherings that your community is leading, that's the very essence of your community and of your civilization even. And India people are some of the most gentle people I've met on earth, and I'm so honored to be a part of their culture now and to, you know, be invited to hold meditations there. And really honored to have you here, as well as your father. You're doing a wonderful job all over the world. And Tom, if you would be so kind to join us on the Zoom link that I shared with you. Elitom is on Facebook. Please join us on that link so that you can share a few words with us. You have the link in the WhatsApp. Thank you. Who wants to go next? Do you want to, do you want to share anything, or how do you feel? I can do it if you want.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
So, speaking about what means peace for me, it's a state of spirit for me, and it's more easy to share a little song for you. That more easy that I speak about it. So, if you want it.
Yes. Absolutely. We begin and end with a song. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a beautiful expression of peace expressed through sound. I see Elitom and Alexandra and Sir Patriji joined in. We are sharing just a few words, each one on peace and what peace means to us. And I was wondering if Galina is also near. Alexandra, is your mother with you? Okay, she is interrupted. So who else wants to go and share about peace just a little bit before we actually start meditating deeper on it? You can raise your hands and just begin whenever you're ready.
I think Father can go. Dad, you want to go?
Yes, yes. Yes.
I think he's demonstrating peace with his state of being.
He's
like, no words necessary.
Yes.
Okay.
Alexandra, do you want to share anything about peace? I'm not sure if Alexandra hears us. And Tom has just disconnected. Okay. So for the next level of this sharing, what I invite everyone to do, including the ones who watch online, including the ones who watch on Facebook, including the ones who are joining in a bit later, including the ones who are with us in spirit, I invite everyone to tune into our hearts and imagine that we're all in a column of light, from the center of the universe to the center of the earth, each one surrounded in his own column of light, in his own vehicle of light that's coming down from the center of the universe all the way down to the center of the earth. And we're all breathing. With our breath, we're breathing the light from this light column now. With each inhale, we're drawing in more light, more love, more energy from this light column that is surrounding each one of us. A light column with a diameter like our hands stretched out, like a cylinder, with a diameter wide as our hands stretched out. This column has the property to calibrate our whole being, and with each breath, it brings more light into our bodies. And with each exhale, we leave our thoughts dissolve like clouds above our head. We let all the worries, tensions, concerns, thought forms dissolve away in this moment of peace. There's total peace within our hearts, within our minds, and in every cell of our bodies. With each inhale, we bring more of this peace into our being. Let it sink in and embody in every structure of our being. And with each exhale, we exhale out all that doesn't serve us now, all that is not beneficial for us, all that is no longer necessary for us in this new stage of evolution that's coming in now. With every inhale, we tune deeper into this portal of light that is opening above us and above our planet and in the center of the cosmos. We feel, sense, or see, or imagine that we have a connection cable from the center of the universe, from the heart of the central sun, coming all the way down through this portal that's opening now, has been closed for eons and now is opening with our will and with our intent and with our request and with the request of the hearts of all the pure-hearted ones on this planet. And it's coming down, this connection cable that comes down through the heart of the central sun and through this portal and down through the sun in our crown chakra, which is at the top of our heads, and down through our pituitary gland in the center of our head and the pineal gland, the third eye, and down through our throat and our thyroid gland, opening up our endocrine system for new frequencies, for new energies that are now beneficial for us and for the planet, as we're the gatekeepers for them. We'll let them flow then into our thymus, in our heart chakra, activating immunity, new levels of our immune system, new levels of harmony in our heart, new levels of defense and security in our physical system, new levels of thriving in our health so that nothing can touch us, so that our physical bodies become the original blueprint of health and harmony that has been given to us, for us, as divine beings that we are. And we feel our heart chakra opening like a rose, petal by petal by petal by petal, to encompass this light, this infinite ecstasy that and peace that flows with the waves of bliss that comes to follow. We feel it tingling all over our bodies as we exhale it out into our cells, into our internal organs, into all our physical systems, into our auric field, and out into the universe to imbue everything around us with this transmission of love, compassion, and peace that flows down for each and every one of us now. We let it flow into the solar plexus as well, and the pancreas gland, which is under the left rib, the endocrine gland connected to the solar plexus chakra. Then we let it flow down into the sacral chakra and ovaries or testes, the corresponding endocrine glands. Then down to the root, and we feel activating our adrenal glands as well, which are above the kidneys. Activating the root power, the go for itness in our being, so that we are immune and imbued with the certainty, security that we can thrive in this new era of peace. We let this light coming down from the heart of the central sun down through this portal as now opening for us, above us and through us, down to the sun in the crown chakra and down into our hearts. We let it then flow down through our feet, all the way down to the soles of the feet, and all the way down through the soles of the feet into the earth chakra, being activated now more powerfully for each one of us, so that we can ground our divinity into our physicality. We allow roots to grow from the soles of the feet, left foot and right foot, down into the center of the earth, connecting reaching towards the heart of Gaia. We check these roots on each foot and notice how strong and healthy they are, so that we're like a strong, beautiful tree rooting. Our energy is of ascension into descension, into embodiment and embodiment, so that we are fully embodying our light, and we grounded, transmissioning new streams of energy towards the heart of Gaia, our Mother Earth, the spirit of the planet that's holding us, supporting us, and aligning our physical body elements to her elements now. The heart of Gaia, having evolved her Schumann frequency to a very high vibrational pattern now, is uplifting us all to this new level of consciousness, aligning us all to her level of evolution, so that we can all be ready, willing, and open for the new steps in our lives, for the new stages in our beingness, and to fully embody what we came now to bring. We allow this energy from the heart of Gaia to then flow up through the roots that we have built into the soles of our feet, through the root chakra, into the soles of our feet, and then up through the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, all the way up to the hips and the root chakra, then all the way up to the base of the spine. We'll let it then flow up through the spine, filling our whole body all the way up through the heart chakra, mixing with the energy that comes down from the central sun into our heart, the perfect yin and yang balance, the perfect dance of masculine and feminine being perfected now into our hearts, as we are whole and we are complete, and we need nothing from outside of ourselves to be whole, that we have it all in our hearts. Then we let this energy through the spine flow up to the base of the skull, then up to the top of our heads, filling the whole body now with this light, this energy, this compassion, this love, this motherly yin energy that comes from the heart of Gaia. We allow it, we finally embrace it on this planet, welcome it as the super conductive energy that has nourished us all for eons of time, though not always being well received. It's time for a healing now, for the masculine feminine dance, and it's happening and it's being accepted. And as our bodies are filled with this beautiful feminine energy that comes through the soles of the feet up into our bodies, we let it flow up to the top of our head, and then it springs out in a toroidal system, in a spherical vehicle around us, forming a sphere, a shield around us, this vehicle of harmonious existence in this world, a perfect biofield that holds out all the Wi-Fi, all the radiations, all the thought forms, all the pollution, everything that doesn't serve us cannot permeate into this bio shield, the biofield that comes and forms into us from the heart of Gaia, mixed with the elements of our heart. This is the strongest immunity that you can build. Also the most centering energy that you can dwell in. These beautiful two vehicles of the column of light that comes from the center of the universe around you, with a beautiful cosmic masculine energy, and the sphere that comes from the center of the earth all the way around you. They dance together into your heart, streaming then out into your cells, into your organs, into all the physical systems, then out into the universe, filling every cell, every item of your being with this beautiful energy, harmony and peace. And we ask that only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us now. Only the beings of the purest light and love can be present energetically and telepathically with us now. Only the beings of the purest light and love can be gathering energetically and telepathically with us now. And we visualize, sense, or feel that we're all in spirit surrounding a round table of light. We see this round table of light amidst us, and we're all gathered around it. And we can visualize, sense, or feel planet Earth right in the center of our table. We focus on it, maybe see areas that are not so bright, maybe we see around it energies that are no longer serving us. Maybe we notice waves of fear or other aspects that have been built along the eons of time on which humans and other beings have been playing here on this beautiful playground of planet Earth. And from our hearts that are now filled with love and with this beautiful energy from the heart of the central sun that flows through us and through the portal that's opening now, we allow rays of light to flow through our hearts and towards each one of us. We connect to each other with these beautiful rays of light, heart to heart. And we feel waves of gratitude and love flowing from each one's heart to one another, all the ones that we are participating around this round table that holds the planet Earth right in the center of it. We feel planet Earth starting to spin and shed the layers that are no longer serving her, as rays of light now flow from our heart with love and peace towards the heart of Gaia, towards the heart, the center of the planet that's laying in the center of our table now. We see and feel that as we fill our hearts with love and with gratitude and with peace that's flowing constantly from the heart of the central sun through this portal of beautiful energies and into our heart. We let them flow now towards the heart of Gaia. And as she spins graciously in front of us in the center of this table, this round table that we're all joined together, she's fully receiving these waves, these layers of love and light and peace that flow from our hearts with the pure intention and the pure wish that everything turns back into peace. Everything flows back into love and compassion on this planet. And everything that's not of this love and compassion and peace and harmony and is ready to be shed away now is being purely transmuted with this flow of love and peace and compassion that we all send. And we ask that we are guided, supported, and protected into this light transmission so that we can hold space for the most beautiful energies, the most beautiful flow that can flow now to our Mother Earth heart. We maybe visualize the grid of light around it, the Christed grid as we call it, shining more and more brighter as we send love to it with every minute. We see this grid maybe in golden pink colors, getting brighter and brighter. Maybe streams of blue also flowing through. The beautiful layers of love, wisdom, and power being fortified, and this divine Christed matrix that is surrounding our planet. We see this layer, this matrix of love, wisdom, and power being fortified, being enhanced with every breath of ours, with every stream of love that flows from our heart, directly from the heart of the central sun, flowing down into our hearts and into the heart of Gaia. At the same time, upgrading our bodies and all our systems to the frequency of peace. This is a joint venture of evolution for ourselves and for Gaia that we've decided to have together here now. We might invite each one of us his own guides, his own beings of light, his own soul family of light that wants to participate to this gathering and pour love into the heart of Gaia and into the Christed grid now. They're all welcome as long as they're only the beings of the purest light and love that are beneficial for this gathering now. We see or visualize or sense or feel the backup of layers and layers of beings of light surrounding this round table behind us, circle after circle after circle of beings of light that are supporting and enhancing our field so that we can all hold space for this energy that's meant to be coming through into our bodies, and through our bodies into the heart of Gaia. We are in the embodiment or embodiment of this new energy that is meant to uplift, upgrade, enhance the planetary frequency and the global consciousness. And we've chosen to be here especially for this moment. We hold space just a little longer as all our light being friends are being joined in. We allow this beautiful flow of light to repattern our physical systems as well, to the pattern of health and whatever can be improved in our system, so that we embody more light, more peace, more health, more harmony onto this planet and to be transmitted to others. We allow that is repatterned now with joy and ease and grace for each one of us now that is agreeing to this. Whatever habits, thought forms, programs, traumas, memories from times of being here on this planet that are now ready to be shed away from our systems, we can release and let go with joy and ease and grace from each and every part of our body and each and every part of our auric field, so that we can be free to embody our embodied enlightenment, the divine aspect of us in our physical body now. We ask that all memories and all resistance that have been built across lifetimes and incarnations of being here on this planet or in other systems that have resulted in maybe traumatic experiences to be now released into this column of light so that we can embody the best version of ourselves that we came to be now. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. And we allow that everything that is not of light, that is not of harmony, that is not of balance in our systems to be shed and dissolved. And this new light, new energy, new beauty, new blissful state that is coming in for each one of us with joy and ease and grace. And as we upgrade our systems to be ready to transceive more light, we see Gaia shining forth with more power, with more grace, with more peace. And all the layers that were not necessary from now on are being shed away from her as well, with joy and ease and grace. And as we're coming to completion, we notice that we're still around this light table in our bodies of light, joining hands together, joining hearts together, streaming rays of light from heart to heart and from our hearts to the heart of Gaia that responds to us, sending love back to us, enhancing our power of love. And we slowly feel the beings of light that have surrounded us, circle after circle after circle of greatness and light, embodied in these beings of so much love that have supported us. We see them bowing to us and us bowing to them in gratitude for the support that we have received. And we bow to each other as each one of us is a being of light that has taken the courage and the mastery to choose a physical suit for this embodiment now here in this historical moment of Gaia. And as we bow to each other in our bodies of light, we come back in our physical suit and we're fully present now in our bodies. We feel the roots that are still connected to the center of the earth. We feel the toes of our feet. We're fully present in the toes of our feet, our body of light, fully present in the soles of our feet, in the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, fully present in our hips. We're fully present now, coming back into our body like a hand within a glove. We embody the light that we are in the suit of flesh and bones that is being upgraded to a new system of existence. We're fully present in our lower back, abdomen, upper back, chest, arms, fully present, coming back into our body like a hand within a glove. The physical body comes back. The light body comes back into the physical body. Then fully present in our neck, the chin, the cheeks, the nose, the eyes. We're fully present in the forehead and all the way to the top of our head and all the way to the tips of our hairs. We're fully present here now in our bodies so that we fully embody the light that we are and we came to be. And we're still centered in our hearts and we're still joined heart to each other, and this connection is and has been forever. And with the deep breath, we can come back into the room. And whoever wants to share sound now, maybe we finish with some didgeridoo from Oman. And also, Patraji, if you want to share flute and if you have it, we'll be very grateful for it. But we first start with didgeridoo to fully embody and ground the energies that we have brought forth. And also, didgeridoo is the most beautiful instrument for deep cellular healing, cellular memory healing. One a bit closer to the recording system if you can.
Okay. Better?
Yeah. Thank you. So didgeridoo is Aboriginal instrument originating from Australia, if I'm correct, that has the role to heal cellular memory, but also integrate certain energies into the planetary structure. And it's beautiful when it's live and with an amplifier also. It has a very powerful healing effect on the body, but also in the field around. There have been many meditations on the planet for the global peace moment now, and some are just beginning. In US, they are beginning now in 3 minutes, a global meditation with thousands of people that's going to last all day, at least for 12 or 13 hours, with scientists and meditators from all over the world, that you can also join on the Unify page and look at how we can unify together in meditation. I'm going to join them in about 10, 12 hours as well for another meditation that happens at 8:15 p.m. in California and 6:15 a.m. on Sunday in Romania and 9:45 in India. So that's a very powerful moment when actually it's the peak of these energies coming forth on the planet, the peak of the cosmic moment that's happening now, as far as we know. This has been flowing for quite a while now, quite a few days that we've been feeling waves after waves after wave of joy and bliss, completely opposite to what's streaming on the news actually, because there's different layers of news that we can tune into. And there's this newness of peace and bliss that is coming into the planet that we've just brought more of in now. Does anyone else want to share anything to complete the meditation of today? I will unmute you, Pari. You are on mute now.
No, I was just asking him to speak some couple of words.
Ah, yes, Patriji, sure.
Nice to see everybody doing their particular bit to the contribution of world peace. Meditation is the way for world peace, and vegetarianism is the way for the world peace. no killing of animals, no killing of birds, no killing of fish. That is the most important thing.
Yes.
Everywhere there is killing and bloodshed and killing and bloodshed. That should cease. Unless that stops, there is no peace in the world.
Yes, very important message. Also, Buddha was saying, as far as we've learned, that humanity will only evolve in this new stage of evolution when we stop using other beings for our benefit and pleasure. And that includes animals, but extends to all species. So only when we stop using other beings for our benefit or pleasure is gonna be really a new step of evolution in the history of humanity, to not create the wave of cause and effect that generates the unpeace on this planet. And we're happy to see that actually veganism and vegetarianism is increasing by the hour. Thousands of people are shifting. And for this, I might say that it's very beneficial what's happening now, because it's putting most of us on a diet. And actually, people have healed their systems from the disease that has come now just by being a few days on juices and integrating more light into their bodies. So I've had people in our program, which is called Pranic Process Online, that have healed after just 4 or 6 days of dis-ease, just by moving into juice fasting, juice detox, and light meditation every day. So the situation is not so bad. It's just proning us to go more into compassion, to go more into awareness, to go more into vegetarianism or veganism or lighter food. And thousands of people are going on prana also, as we've seen in the Pranic Festival. So thank you, Patriji, for bringing this up. And it's really, really important, as you said, for peace, for us to be more conscious about how we treat the animal beings around us, because they are our brothers and sisters, and they have come here on the planet to experience life on Earth just like us. And we are not the ones to decide when they should stop experiencing that life. It's not our role to decide that. They are as much as divine beings as we are, just as much. So thank you for your kind words and for the participation. And for the ones who want to continue the state of peace over the next days, we are starting tomorrow a program that is called the Pranic Consciousness Program, or the Pranic Process, we've called it, where we go into detox for 8 days with either juices or very light food, to be able to raise the frequency even more and hold this frequency of peace that has come and is coming in the next coming days before Easter and through Easter, so that we're really prepared to move into this golden era with our bodies as well. Because our bodies are the vehicles that are supposed to transceive this light that's coming in. And the more light we can, the more we detox and fine-tune them, not only the physical body, but also emotional, mental bodies, the spiritual aspects of ourselves, the more light we can embody, and that's what we came to do. So whoever wants to participate in this program, there's several links on my Facebook page, and on YouTube there's a lot of information about it. I'm going to post a link in the comments of the videos on Facebook, and those of you who are watching on the meditation page, you also have the links to this program. And those of you who want to keep in touch with us, just look for David Lyon on YouTube and on Instagram. He's having fabulous videos and meditations. Look for Oan Dagos on his Arianda Dagos page. Look for Patriji. Welcome. Look for Patriji and the Global Pyramid Meditation Society. Look for Pari Patri's page and the Global Meditation Challenge. What is the page that you are posting on now, Pari?
Yes, we have a 21-day meditation challenge, and also pssmglobal.org. That is our global Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, where we are connecting with light workers, with organizations globally to collaborate and do exactly what we did today, right now, is spread meditation.
Yes, so there's more beauty to come with everyone's work, and just stay tuned to us and see what you resonate with and what you can contribute with as well. And those of you who want to join the program that I was telling, for 8 days we meet at 7 to 8 p.m. and we meditate together, and we share tips on how to raise our energy and how to keep a high frequency and a good immunity. So maybe send me a message and I can give you more details. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm very honored to have spent this time with you. Blessings to all, and hope to meet you soon in India and in Quebec and in Montreal, maybe. Montreal, I don't know where you are. And in Bucharest and in US as well, and in Russia and wherever you are. And hopefully we're gonna meet again at the Pranic Festival in Romania, maybe August 15 to 19, to share more of this peace on earth.
Welcome to India, everybody.
We're coming back to Indriya Patriji on March 3rd to 8th for the next Pranic Festival. So hope to meet you there. And we're preparing more events at the pyramid near Bangalore. It's still more beauty to come over there.
We will take good care of all of you.
We felt wonderful this year.
Please visit India.
Absolutely. We're looking for the borders to open so that we can be traveling again all over the place, sharing light. Blessings to all. And if everyone wants to share anything or add anything, or are we ready to complete?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
It's been an amazing moment. Thank you all. See you next time, whenever that is.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.